Mario, good to see you, man. How you been?
I'm good, man. Just getting ready for the 26th. How are you?
Good, good, good. Big fight, man. Big fight against Gervonta Davis is 26th of June at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta. How you getting ready for it? What are your expectations coming this 26th?
Expectations, man. I am expecting, a very exciting fight. I'm expecting, a dangerous fight, and I'm doing, everything I can, to make sure I'm prepared.
Listen, for many, the fact that Gervonta Davis chose to fight you instead of Teofimo Lopez was a surprise. Were you also surprised to hear he took this fight? And I say this because Teofimo didn't seem very happy, and he was expecting Gervonta Davis.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was pretty surprised to hear his name, but at the end of the day, it's a big opportunity, for myself, and I'm looking forward to this fight.
Hey, if we look at both of your profiles, we could see how similar the numbers are, really, including your records. And let's remember that he's going up in weight, no, to fight you. How is this going to be decided, do you think?
Like you said, Gervonta, he's moving up 2 weight classes to fight me. He has to go into the fight and and prove to everybody that he can be in there with a bigger fighter, with a true 140 pounder. And so I feel like the pressure is on him. I just have to go in there, continue on doing what I have, been doing my last, 10 or 11 fights.
Gervonta is obviously one of the biggest names out there right now, especially after that meet, after what he did with Leo Santa Cruz in October of 2020, with that mean left uppercut that landed, and we know the rest. What would it mean for you to come out with a victory this time around with Gervonta?
It would mean a lot, for me in my career. This is the type of fight that will, really really put my name out there, in the boxing world. And even if you're not a boxing fan, you're gonna hear about the name Mario Barrios.
Is this the most important fight in your career so far?
Yeah, I think it is. I take every fight of mine, as if it's the most important. But this one definitely, it's the it really is. It's huge. Like I said, for both of us, it's a big step up. We're both undefeated. I don't want to lose. My title. He's coming up and challenging me. And again, and at the end of the day, he's a very dangerous opponent.
I know you didn't watch the fight between Gervonta and Santa Cruz because you went to get some tacos. But but after you watched it and you sat and watched the film, you saw the result. Do you expect that fight to finish the way that it did?
No, I didn't. I mean, of course, I mean, you never want to see a fighter like that, like Santa Cruz, get taken out the way he did.
Mm.
But like I said, Gervonta, he's a very dangerous puncher, and Santa Cruz, he made a mistake, and he paid the price. That's what boxing is.
You fought that night Ryan Carl, who is a Texan as well, and the fight took in place in San Antonio. How special was that to have that fight? And you were one of the first events to have a large crowd back into the arenas. How was it for you that night?
It was a great night, and I was very happy, to have my first title defense back in San Antonio. The one of the first cards, back after COVID, with a live audience. And I think I made everybody back home very proud. And overall, man, I was very happy, to just be back in San Antonio and fighting, back home in my city.
And how is that relationship with Ryan now after that fight? Because we know that you're really good friends with them. And how is that after that fight? Has it changed?
No, no, it hasn't changed at all. I still support him. I still wish him the best. I'm still really, really cool with his family. They're very respectful people. But no, I mean, nothing has changed. We were never super close. We were just, we just always had that respect for each other and each other's family. but that still remains the same.
That's great, man. Do you currently live in San Antonio? Because we see you a lot in California. So have you moved to California?
No, no, I just I have my training camps in California, but I used to live in San Antonio. San Antonio will always be home.
Where in California are you training?
In the Bay Area.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about you growing up in San Antonio. What kind of kid were you when before you started boxing?
Well, I mean, I started boxing when I was 6. So I mean, I think boxing has been most of my life, and I was always just a quiet kid, never too loud, never too crazy of a kid, because I was always in the boxing gym. So boxing played a big role throughout my life. Kept me out of a lot of trouble, and it became a passion of mine over time. I wasn't good at it right away, but I stayed with it, and it became something I fell in love with. And then I turned pro when I was 18. I had a pretty successful amateur career. I had like 95 wins, like 15 or 20 losses, a couple national titles, nothing major. But that I really started to make a lot of noise was when I turned pro. And fast forward now, like 8 years have gone by. Now I'm a world champion, and I'm just I'm thankful I stuck with it. Boxing has really is given me an opportunity to live a life that I never thought I would be able to live.
Awesome. And who took you to for the first time to the ring to
Yeah,
the your dad?
my mother no, my mother Isabel, she's the one who took me and my older sister. My older sisters she started boxing with me.
Oh,
I was 6 years old. Yeah, she was 9. She's professional as well. But right now she's taking some time off because she has my niece, and she's a wonderful mother, and she's been busy with her during the whole COVID learning. But my sister, she talks about coming back, and so we'll see if she does. But regardless, I'm very proud of her. She was always one of my favorite fighters when I was growing up, and yeah, boxing has always been like a family sport to us.
I got I got a couple of more last questions before we let you go. So, any specific reason why she decided to take you to the gym?
She had always said that if she had the opportunity, when she was younger, that she had always wanted to box. But of course, back then, the 1970s, 1980s, women boxing, it wasn't too big, and a lot of gyms wouldn't train females. So she was never able to try it out, but she wanted us, me and my older sister, to learn how originally just to defend ourselves. And just to learn the sport. I don't think none of us ever pictured the way things have unfolded. But again, man, I'm very grateful for the sport of boxing, and what it has done not only for my life, but my family's lives.
Awesome. And do you used to get a lot in trouble in school because of it, or no?
No, I think because of it, it actually kept me very I was always a very calm kid. Like I knew how to avoid confrontation, and I was never trying to be the type of person to get into fights.
Awesome. Were you a good student as well?
Yeah, for the most part.
Well, thank you so much, Mario. We wish you a lot of luck, and if you want to send an invitation for the people that are watching this to not miss that fight on the 26th.
Yeah, no. If you haven't bought your tickets already, I don't know if it's too late. I've heard it might be sold out already.
Awesome.
But yeah, but make sure y'all tune in. Showtime pay-per-view on June 26th. It's going to be an exciting night of boxing. But yeah, appreciate you, Jad. It's always a pleasure.
Same here. And don't forget, you guys can follow me on all my social media at Jad El Redan as well. You can follow all of the LA Times en Español content in all our platforms. Thank you, Mario. Good luck, and we'll be watching you, man. Take care.
Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you.